Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be looking at the Kershaw Natrix. Sorry if you hear my dog in the background of this video, but she's all sad because we're home alone currently. It's okay though. Alright, stick with it. Alright guys, looking at the Kershaw Natrix, let's do some size comparisons of this guy right here. So let's start off with another Kershaw manual flipper, except instead of it being a Chinese classic, this will be a United States classic, the Kershaw Skyline. Pretty similar in size to the Skyline, a little smaller, a little larger in the handle. Alright, now looking at another wonderfully made American manufacturer right here. We got the Spyderco Manix 2 lightweight. Manix 2 looks a little bit bigger, both ends of the spectrum, both blade and handle. And the Benchmade Griptilian. This is the Tanto version. That's my dog walking, that scratchy soundy. But this right here is the Benchmade Griptilian Tanto 154 cm blade steel. And now we've got the, try not to cut anything, the Bradley Kimura right here. This is a first production run. You can see there. Not trying to do any cool flicks or any cool tricks, just because I don't want to have to bandage myself or anything else. Right here is the Cold Steel Pro Light Tanto. Alright. That is a pretty sleek looking knife. I think it looks pretty good. Even the pocket clip looks okay, you know. So, see some wonderful pictures of this guy now. Alright guys, now looking at this this knife here, grab my piece of paper. So blade length on this guy comes in at about 3.25 inches. Blade thickness is 0.11 inches. Blade material on this guy comes in at 8 CR13 MOV steel, which is a great budget steel. You know, it's great steel if you're just getting started. I like it because it's a good beater steel, because 8CR13 MOV steel comes in budget knives, and I don't feel bad if I ruin an 8CR13 MOV steel blade. Sorry, words. This is a drop point blade. As you can see, the point comes down like that. Has a slight recurve to the blade, if you can see that right. See, because it comes up and then it curves back around a little bit. It is a flat grind with this fuller gray coated finish. I am actually I've come to like the gray coated finish. Tip up right or left-handed carry. Wonderful way to carry this knife, I think. It also is a manual flipper. I've taken it apart. Washers on the inside. Well, it actually has ball bearings that are in it's caged ball bearing system, basically. It's really nice. I already said gray coated finish. It's carbon fiber with G10, and that's this one. There's other ones out there that are just carbon fiber, and there's also one out there that has copper handle scales, which I really want to get. And the weight on this guy comes in at 2.9 ounces, so that's very light knife coming in here. It's not like it's anything like, this is the lightweight Manix, but if this was the full Manix, it would weigh so much more, because Manix is a big knife, you know. Alright, it is a sub frame lock, so basically meaning this right here is the frame. It's part of the frame, but it's also not really part of the frame. As you can see, it's weird. I'll give you some more of my opinions on that later on. This is made in China. Comes in at about $45 for this one. Some good things about this guy. It comes in many flavors, like the copper, colors G10, carbon fiber. There's a D2 steel version. Beautiful knife. I think that it's a great design. Great design. I just don't think it was executed the best it could have been. Great deep carry pocket clip. Screws are a little buggy for me. I'm not a big fan of the non-recessed screws. If you can see, try to not create a shadow. If you can see, screws are sticking out there. I don't like that because it catches on your pocket. So about the sub frame lock, what I said we were going to cover a little earlier, it just feels cheap. It doesn't feel like I paid 45 bucks for it. It kind of feels like I paid 30 bucks for it, or, you know, and people might be going, oh, that's $15, but, you know, it's $15 of a difference. I can feel a difference in this guy versus other $45 knives, like this guy here, the Skyline. I mean, the Skyline has quality to it. I mean, a lot of people are on both fences of the Skyline. But either way, it's a great blade shape, and it just feels quality made. To me, it feels better made than this. And there should be no reason behind that. I mean, even if it's coming from China, I don't have anything against things that come from China, as long as they're quality. And this, I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about it, because to me, sorry, I just bumped the tripod. It's like in the middle, you know? There is no lanyard hole, so any of you guys that like lanyards, stinks. I'm not a big lanyard person. And I have on my paper, it's kind of comfortable, iffy. I don't know, it's just weird. I don't know. It's like a frame lock, but not, because you have this lip there. See that lip? When you grasp it with your fingers, it feels a little weird. Sometimes it can disappear in your hand depending on how you grab it, you know? When I put my thumb on, I can feel it more than if I don't, you know? Just because I'm adding that extra separation and I'm moving the muscles a little bit, you know, but I think it's an okay knife. Personally, I think it's an okay knife. Oh, another design thing, putting this piece of paper up there, a design thing that kind of gets me a little weirded out. Let me zoom in for this. This right here, the pivot, sorry for my abnormally long fingernails. Anyway, this pivot here, the pivot there, like, it's designed like that for no other reason than to look cool and catch every single inch of pocket lint that comes out your pockets or sits in your pockets, you know? Other things I have about this guy that I'm not a big fan of. I'm not a big fan of people branding their knives on the blade. Like, I never understood that. CRKT does it way worse. Cold Steel does it way worse as well. But Kershaw does it too, and I'm not a big fan of that. And, you know, steel and stuff like that, you know, that's okay with me to have on a knife. You know, my favorite designs, I really don't have any down here that would be warranted that, but like, if you've seen it in other videos, my T4 from Brass Blades, that is beautiful. It's just a plain knife. Like, it's literally a knife with no branding. No nothing. Just a knife. Just a knife. Just a knife. But, anyway, sorry for zooming you guys in so far. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to start putting out one video a week now, just because my schedule's gotten busier with it getting closer to school. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.